Hi there, friends. It's Ashley with My Homeschool Brain, where you get to dig out the juicy tidbits from up here and do what you want to with them. The other day, I had a friend, a new homeschool friend, who sent me a message and asked about unit studies. Do we do them? Do I build my own? Do I buy them? If I do build my own, what's my process? So I thought I'd put a quick little video out here and explain kind of how I do things. So first and foremost, we like unit studies. I'm not always the best at executing them. I plan for them. I put in a lot of time and a lot of work into them, but those are one of those things that I'm tired and I don't feel like it, so we're not gonna do it this week. And then before you know it, I haven't done one in a month. And then we just kind of pick back up whenever it hits us to do so. So I'm gonna kind of take a step back and work my way forward. I like to plan for the entire year. So in my teacher planner, which I have a link, I will put the link in there in the description box for you. I have a tab for unit studies and themes, and I separate the two. A unit study by definition is usually 6 weeks, maybe 8 or 10 or 12, depending on the topic and the age of your kid. But it's just 8 to 12 weeks of a focused learning of some sort. It could be on dinosaurs or farm animals or mathematic equations, whatever your little heart desires. Those are very intense, very focused. And then we have what I call themes. And every month I like to do a fun theme. And it's just something we do one little something of for that month. And it could be in relation to the holidays or the season that we're in, or it could be birthdays. It could be anything. So at the beginning of the year, I also include a quote of the month. And if you look right up in here, oops, see if I can get it there. There you go. I have a quote of the month, and then that is our Gus. And so I tried to come up with some really cute quote at the beginning for every month that we do school, and that's inspirational. And we do copy work off of it. We read it out loud to where we kind of convert it to memory. And so I want that all planned out at the beginning of the year, so I don't have to think about it at the end, in the middle of the year or at the end of the year. But man, I really wish I'd have done more with that. So, and I just print it. It's just a simple Word document that has a table on it. You know, you just insert a table, and it just has two sides. So for August, we did ice cream and pizza. And so we learned the history of ice cream and learned the history of pizza. And we did that on ice cream one day, pizza then like on Friday, pizza the next Friday. And then we did, we made our own pizza for a project on a Friday. And then we made our own ice cream in a bag the following Friday. So that was 4 weeks, 4 projects, really simple, focused, not a big deal. September, we did dinosaurs. October, we did fall and Halloween and bugs. November is Thanksgiving and all things related to. December was Christmas, winter, holidays around the world. January was, of course, New Year's resolutions. What else are you going to do in January? February is Valentine's Day and cars. So I have a boy. Like, sometimes we just need some dude stuff in there. So there's the bugs, there's the cars. March is St. Patrick's Day, including leprechauns and where the stories come from and any like lore, you know. In April, we'll do spring and weather. May, we'll do science and inventions. June, if we carry it on through June, will be summer and ocean. And of course, July is 4th of July and landforms. Now, I don't always do year-round scheduling like that, but you know, even in the summer, it's really important that your kids have something to do. And when it's, you know, stressing mom out, it's not good. So maybe mom can do a fun theme of the month for the summer and then have a weekly hour or 2 of the week fun project, or maybe not. But anyway, so I have it planned out what I'm going to do and when. Our quotes of the month run from A bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't go anywhere until you change it. Do the right thing even if no one is looking. It's called integrity. Be careful how you're talking to yourself because you are listening. That one is by Lisa M. Hayes. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. The Dalai Lama. So it's just some inspirational character building quotes, and I just write it up on the board. Now, how I do my unit studies, and I do this for every single one. Unit studies, again, this one is on health, and I planned two major unit studies this year. When I say major, because it is first half and second half of the year, so 18 and 18 weeks. And this one is on health and fitness. So I have a grid. That's not the word I'm looking for. A table. There's the word I'm looking for. In Microsoft Word, I divide it into 3. And so week 1 the topic was what happens to our food when we eat it. The third column is the activity. And so we have a video of how our stomach functions that I pulled from YouTube, and I copy the link and put it straight on to this. So every week I can literally just pull this document up, click the button, and it'll bring up my YouTube channel or my project or whatever. So we'll have projects and videos and journaling, something with 1, 2, or 3 of them for every week. Maybe we pick and choose, maybe we don't, but in theory, we do this every Friday. Now, I will tell you that unit studies is one of those things I just don't always do. We don't always get around to it, but it's my intent. So I pre-plan the entire year. That way, if I want to do it this week, everything I need is ready. I buy all the supplies that I need for all the crafts at the beginning of the school year. It's in a box, so I don't have to think about it later. I have all of my video links pre-planned. It's there for whenever I'm ready. My system is executable week by week without really any thought. So, simply done. The only thing that I don't do with my unit studies is because I'm not a big going to the library person. I know. Shame on me, I know. But we use Scribed, so we don't need to go to the library that often. But if you are an avid library goer, then that's maybe you go and you reserve all the books that you need, a couple weeks ahead. Maybe there'd be some more planning that you're going to have to do. Or maybe you purchase the books, and so you've now done your research and put a book list. So instead of just having videos and projects, maybe you have the books that you need to buy or check out from the library already listed, already researched. And then every, week you sit down and say, okay, well, I need to go to the library and get these books, or I need to purchase, this book or whatever. I don't like doing the books. If I find one on Scribed, we will listen to it, but I don't add the books. My kids like stories, but they prefer to watch videos because, we're moving to that kind of a world. But I just try to make this fun and light and less schooly and more funny. So that's how I execute my unit studies and my themes. If you have any other questions or I didn't explain this quite right because I feel like I was kind of all over the place, let me know in the comments. Ask some questions. I'll see if I can't put this into a nice, prettier package for you. In the meantime, welcome to my crazy, and I'll see you next time.